Hello everyone, welcome back to another Q&A part 2. If you want to ask me questions for Q&A in part 3 or 4, I don't know where I'm at, because you're obviously in the future. This is not the present when it's coming in. Anyway, let's stop getting off that train. If you want to leave them in the comments below, please. And, I kind of accept any of them. Unless there's a new one out, like 3, comment on there. Anyway. First off, I want to say, you're welcome, Toasted Boy. You really deserve that shout out. If you don't know who I'm talking about, go follow Toasted Boy _Fortnite or hyphen Fortnite. I don't understand the English language. Hyphen Fortnite. Amazing. First question is, does your parents know that you have a YouTube channel? I assume so. I mean, I don't know what they think I do in my room most of the time. Who knows? Maybe they do know what I'm doing. Oop. What are your favorite type of videos to do? My favorite type of videos are stop motions. I like ranting about things, but I always get off on tangents. I do really like doing reviews. Those are always fun. I do love doing top 10s, especially if it's the end of the year top 10, because you get kind of a wave of nostalgia. You're like, oh, this is everything that came out this year. Wow. This year just flew by. But I love doing stop motions. There's something that I do every day. It's very therapeutic, you know. What's your job? Thank you. Oh, wait. Totally forgot to say who that was. That was Marvel DC Fandom for the Do Your Parents Know That You Have a YouTube channel. Thank you for that question. Along with Toasted Boy, what are your favorite videos to shoot? Anyway. Chad Elfman, what's your job? I work at a small comic book store. I mainly help with stocking stuff and organizing things. I'm in on Tuesdays, which means nothing to you because you can't come in on Tuesdays, because those are our days where we're closed, because we have to change the whole store for new comics and new stuff. Anyway, thank you, Chad. Minecraft XD. When was the last time you played Fortnite? I think it was Season 10 or something, Season 11, Season X. Whenever they changed up the maps, I played that for a little while, and then, I just kind of stopped. I got busy. I do want to play it some more, because now that they have the Avengers stuff in it, that's pretty cool. Alright. Hey, brother, what are your political views? Just curious. I have views. I have opinions. I don't really want to share them on my channel, because I don't think everyone else would agree with them. But if you're talking about, like, American views, because I live in America, that kind of makes sense. I have a candidate that I'm voting for. It's obvious. He has an E in his name. And he has a dog. So, yeah. Does it mean that I'm part of that party? No. Am I part of the other party? No. I don't want to get into it. It's just something that I don't like to get into. But I hope that I at least answered your questions. I'll just be straightforward. I'm voting for Biden. Easy. Doesn't mean that I hate Donald Trump or anything. Quite the opposite. I think he's alright. 10% of the time, I see him. Then again, it's TV, so really, you see them how they want to be seen. Anyway, if you like them, cool. If you don't like them, cool. I don't know. Believe what you want to believe. Why should I affect you? Why should you get angry that I think something else? Anyway, hope that answered your question. Hey, brother, that was really mean on my part. I'm sorry. Anyway, that Marvel kid, who's your idol and who do you look up to? That is a good... And I mean good question. Okay. So I'm going to have to go with someone who really, as a kid, I loved, and I still do to this day. It's 2 directors. You know them both. I mean, I bet you do. It is Sam Raimi, the guy who did the original 3 Spider-Man films with Tobey Maguire, William Dafoe's Green Goblin, and then Jon Favreau, the guy who did Iron Man 1 and 2, and is Happy Hogan in the MCU. So, Sam Raimi, he is one from Detroit, aka my hometown. So that's really one thing that I was always very interested about. He was a very accomplished director and still is. I mean, he's still doing amazing things, and I think he will still continue to. But what's so interesting is that he made such a small movie, Evil Dead, and then when it came out, it just blew up. It blew up. And he, he had pressure with stuff, and he he kind of was just the guy that I look up to, and I still do to this day, because he was just so strong with everything. He wouldn't back down. And even if he was forced to do something and mess up something, he took action. He said, "Yeah, I'm sorry, I messed up." Spider-Man 3, yeah, it's terrible. Most people wouldn't talk about their films that way. I bet if Quentin Tarantino or Martin Scorsese, someone said that your movie is terrible, and they wouldn't just be like, no, you don't understand, man. It is a work cinematic piece of art. That's something that Sam wouldn't do. He accepts that, I have some bad movies. I have some great ones too, but I work better on the bad ones. I love him. Jon Favreau, quite the opposite. He kind of just became one of those directors that made movies that he cared about, made fun movies, that are enjoyable. One of my favorite movies is Swingers. Don't look that up without saying Swingers movie. Just don't. At least have safe search on, please. But he made those movies, and it was great, and it was amazing. It was vibrant. And, he made characters that you've resonated with, Swingers he got broken up by, and now he's, having to deal with it, I can resonate with that. He was a great actor, and amazing. So, yeah, Jon Favreau, Sam Raimi. Hope that I answered your questions. If I didn't, let me know in the comments below. Of course, I'll see you again in the next video. Goodbye!